So next we have the write log wait type. And this is the transaction log that it refers to it. So if you see write log wait type, it refers to waits while writing to the transaction log, often due to slow disk or log contention. And what this does is it slows down transactions, especially in high write environments. So when you have a transaction in SQL Server, it doesn't actually close or finish its commit until the log has been written to. Because if it's not written to the log and somebody turns off the SQL Server, well, your data would be lost. And once you've done a commit, you know it's not going to be lost. So if you're doing a huge update that's writing to the transaction log and that transaction log is slow or just overloaded because a lot of people are also doing updates and writing to it, it basically just slows down everything. If you had a SQL Server that didn't do any inserts, updates, or deletes, and all it did was selects, you would probably not see any write log wait types, but that's not the real world. So the way you can deal with the write log wait type is to figure out, well, what's causing all of this? Is this because of bad disk performance? Is this because you've got some transaction that's doing a giant change of data that may not all need to be changed so frequently? Or is this due to something like the log file growth settings? I mean, we see oftentimes people have % growth turned on, and you have some small query that needs like another megabyte in the transaction log, but it ends up growing the transaction log by 500 gigs or something like that slows things down. So just understanding what's happening with it and knowing that the write log wait type is there will give you more clues on how to go figure out why it's happening.
So like a slow cashier that's not very quick at processing the payments or scanning the groceries.
Oh yeah, exactly. So let's say you've gone into the grocery store, you ran through real quick, you got everything you needed, and you got stuck waiting in line to get out of the grocery store for 15 minutes because the cashier was being so slow. And you can't leave until you pay, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of like, we'd call that the slow cashier wait type, which would be kind of equivalent to the write log. Absolutely.